Image of National Park Service arrowhead. Text reading Mount Rushmore National Memorial. Experience Your America. Text reading Lincoln Borglum, the Unsung Hero. Video begins with image of Mount Rushmore. Those who visit Mount Rushmore will no doubt have an opportunity to learn about the artist who masterfully carved the 4 presidents into a mountain. Gutzon Borglum. Portrait of Gutzon Borglum. Image of workers on Mount Rushmore. While there are many who deserve recognition, there is one unsung hero of the whole project, Lincoln Borglum. Image of Lincoln Borglum in harness. Images of Lincoln Borglum as a child with his father. At age 12, young Lincoln visited the Black Hills on a scouting trip with his dad, and he became Gutzon's right-hand man throughout the entire Rushmore project. He worked many years without even being paid a dime. Image of Lincoln Borglum suspended from a harness on the nose of Thomas Jefferson. Image of Lincoln Borglum near the rigging system. Lincoln was the calm, cool, collected one. Image of Gutzon Borglum and 2 workers suspended while working on the mountain. When his dad would send someone packing, it was usually Lincoln who hired the man back the next day. Images of groups of workers posing for the camera. Not that his dad didn't have a reason to fire someone, but often the mistake made could be remedied and learned from. As a worker, Lincoln held one of the most important positions called the pointer. Image of Lincoln Borglum standing on top of Jefferson's shoulder on the plaster model. Lincoln is the same height as the head of Jefferson. This was crucial in the carving process, as the pointer would translate the scale of the model to the rock on the mountain. Image of the heads of Mount Rushmore. Not an easy task when you're taking a 5-foot plaster mold and turning it into a 60-foot face on a giant slab of granite. Image of Lincoln Borglum standing on the face of Abraham Lincoln on the carving. Image of Lincoln Borglum in a hat and sport coat. One notable trait of Lincoln's was his likability. Every person interviewed about their work on the mountain wouldn't fail to mention how much everyone liked him. Image of Lincoln Borglum looking out a window. When Gutzon passed away unexpectedly, it was Lincoln who finished up a few details on the carving in his dad's absence. Lincoln standing at the chin of one of the faces. His head only reaches the bottom lip. Image of Lincoln in a National Park Service uniform. When finally declared complete, Lincoln became the first superintendent of the memorial. Image of a receipt dating September 1st, 1938, with the pay wages of several different workers. Signed, Lincoln Borglum, Superintendent. From managing funds, image of workers using jackhammers. Working a jackhammer, image of Mount Rushmore baseball team standing in front of Mount Rushmore. To putting together the Rushmore baseball team, images of Lincoln Borglum working. Lincoln found a place in every space and was appreciated in each role he undertook. Image of Lincoln Borglum peering over the mountain from below. National Park Service arrowhead. Text reading Mount Rushmore National Memorial. Experience Your America.